What's going on, Aries? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. So for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, your shares. Your support really does mean a lot to me, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy your higher self has brought you here. You are in for an amazing journey. Now, what I'm going to be doing this week is a tarot card reading for the week of December 13th through the 19th. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me. Never force a reading on a situation, okay? So with all that being said, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Gems are feeling good. Just the energy is just great, Aries, which is perfect because this week we are talking about love. And whether you are looking for a relationship or already in one, this reading is for you. I'm going to be pulling 9 cards with this spread and doing clarifications as need be. And of course, there's going to be a good old surprise card at the end to Aries, so don't panic. And in case y'all were curious, because maybe you've noticed, the back of that deck looks different. It's because it is. I just got this deck over the weekend, and I've been enjoying using it so far. It's the Light Seers Tarot deck. I mean, the art on these cards are nothing short of sick. And I've included in the description box below this deck, for some links for this deck and other decks that I like using as well, in case you see one that catches your eye, want to get your own, just play around with it, Aries. But let's go ahead and get into your first card here, which is going to be what your person is like coming in. And keep in mind, too, that this isn't a gender-specific reading, so we're just reading energies here, Aries. But higher self, what is this person that's coming into Aries' life? What are they like? Let's see who's coming in here, Aries. Yeah, higher self. What is the energy of this person? Yeah, okay. Oh, Aries. How lovely. You got the 2 of Cups here. So I feel like this is someone who's just like, I feel like it's just about all the feelings, all the love, just I'm getting that this is someone who's very almost like just very romantic, because this is Cancerian energy here, so I may be a little biased. This is Venus in Cancer here, but I feel like this is a very loving energy that's coming in right here. I feel like this is nice. This is yeah, that's really nice. That's a very strong start here. So yeah, I don't really feel like there's we can go ahead and move on from that one. Because now I want to see where this is going. So let's get to your second card, which is going to be how you will meet. So higher self, how will Aries meet this person? Because this is all right, yeah, this could be sweet, but it's still early. And you know what? That's very Cancerian of me to just fall in love right off the bat. So let's get more into that, Aries, before we let's see what's going on here. How will you meet? Nature my problem. Higher self, how will Aries run across this person? Let's see how they'll meet here. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So you got the 7 of Cups in reverse. So I feel like the way that you two are going to meet is when, and this makes sense. I feel like because right now maybe we're just like, we're feeling overwhelmed with options right now. And I would think too with with where dating's at nowadays, where we got like all kinds of apps, I feel like it used to be, a little bit easier, you kind of wherever you happen to run into, like let's say, for example, like a bar setting or like a game or, however it was, I feel like it was a little bit easier than it is now. So maybe once we're kind of worked through all the options, if you will, because I get it, with the internet and all of this, it's like there are, a bunch of fish in the sea, and then when you actually get eyes on them, it's just like, man, this is a lot, especially if you're looking for someone who's, embodying this 2 of Cups energy here. That's going to be a tough one there, but let's get a little, I feel like that's going to be the case, but let's clarify that just to, I want to get a little bit more into that 7 of Cups there. Higher self, can we clarify the 7 of Cups, please? Yeah, because that's what I'm getting. I feel like it's maybe once we get through we may have to kind of work through the pile first. We're going to have to, we may swipe left a little bit before we're swiping right. So let's get a little more clarification on that. You like that? I'm trying to stay up to date here. Uh-huh. Yeah, you got the Tower here. And so I feel like it's gonna be this is like a new way of doing things. I feel like this is how, and it's funny how I was talking about the old ways. So I feel like, yeah, it's about navigating that new space with how this dating game has changed now. I feel like once you two have really, and it may take a little time, everyone's journey is a little different, but I feel like once you two have really kind of effectively navigated this space, kind of learn what you want from another person, I do feel like that this is going to it's going to be one of those things that I feel like it's going to be electric too. I feel like it's going to be the signal that you two have met each other. It may come across as subtle as first. You may not think anything of it, but then when you meet, it's like bam. It's like, oh, there it is. So that's what I'm with that. And you know what? Let me backtrack a little bit. For those of you who are already in a relationship, I feel like if this is someone who, if we've been with for a little bit, I feel like right now, I feel like maybe we're in this place where maybe the spark might be, I don't want to say it's died, but like you could use something to kind of spice things up a little bit. So I feel like maybe presenting this person with like some date night options, or maybe even just surprising them. Just be like, hey, let's make a game out of it. I'm gonna play in one date night, you're gonna play in one date night, and let's just see what happens. Play around with that, Aries. I feel like that could be. I actually just thought of that. So that's kind of fun. Let's do that, Aries. But let's get to your third card here, which is going to be your first impression of them. So, higher self. Oh, hold on. Higher self, what is going to be Aries' first impression of this person? Let's see how we feel about them. Let's see, and I mean we being you, Aries. I'm living vicariously through you right now because this is exciting. Let's see what your first impression is going to be. Yeah. Okay. You got the Magician in reverse here. So I feel like your first impression might be of this person is maybe they don't realize the potential that they have. I feel like maybe you see excellence in them. You see something like something amazing there. But I feel like maybe this person might not be aware of that of them themselves. Maybe they may come across a little shy, or maybe even like a little they're trying to downplay it by being humble. And so I feel like maybe with this person you can maybe even like spark something out of them. And if you're in a relationship, this is kind of like where I was talking about that spark. Maybe your person hasn't been feeling confidence, or maybe there's just been things have kind of slowed down a little bit. And I feel like just reminding them of how great they are, just showing that appreciation, I feel like that'll come. I feel like this person would definitely reciprocate that back. So hopefully. But that's what I'm getting with this Magician here, is that we're going to is that this is someone who's, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of potential here with this person. But let's go ahead and move on to your fourth card here, which will be how they will affect you. So, higher self, how will this person affect Aries at this time? Let's see where we're still kind of fresh into it. Let's see how you're feeling about it. So, higher self, yeah, how is Aries feeling about this relationship so far? Let's see where we're at with this thing. Where's our head at? Yeah, okay. I love it. You got the Star card here. And so I feel like this person is going to give you just like a renewed sense of hope, is what I'm feeling like. I feel like this is that potential that I was talking about when we were talking about that Magician here. I feel like this is what you're seeing when you look at this person, that there's this just like almost like this awe, and not in the sense of just like you praise them, or like you would say that they can walk on water or something. I feel like this is someone you're just like, yeah, this is nice. This is my jam. This is what I've been looking for. That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting with this Star card here. This is like, finally, like the universe has heard me. I've been putting in this work. I've been looking for love, and here it is. This is, yeah. I like that. I like that a whole lot. Now let's get to your fifth card here, which is going to be what kind of relationship this will be. So, higher self, what kind of relationship is this shaping up for Aries here? Let's see how's this How's this relationship will be, or what kind of relationship it'll be. Oh, yeah? Okay. Okay. So you got the Eight of Wands in reverse here. So I feel like with this, I feel like this is going to be one that's going to be kind of like a slow burn. I feel like this is one that's going to build over time. You know, we're really going to, I really feel like either, if not you, Aries, but maybe even both of you realize the potential here, you know, that there's something here and that this is worth exploring. So I feel like now you may slow down a little bit, kind of really, really get to know each other and really kind of appreciate this growth that's coming from this, and seeing and letting this love just kind of come in sort of naturally with this thing. And you know what? I keep forgetting, if we're in a relationship, and again, you know, this is like, you know, sparking things up. You know, one thing to maybe remember too is how they made you feel, you know, when you first met this person. Because this type of stuff here, this is really nice. And then this is just for example, you know, don't take it as it resonates. I'm just assuming if there was like maybe a problem. But it could be too where you're still kind of in this place here, which if so, I love it, because this is nice. I feel like we're taking our time, we're nurturing, we're growing together. But let's get a little clarification on the Eight of Wands. I just want a little bit more on that one. Yeah, higher self, can we clarify the Eight of Wands? Yeah, please. Yeah, I feel like this is something that is going to, not necessarily that the fire is slowing down, but that it's just like we're taking our time here. We're really we're growing in love. But let's see. Okay. Yeah. You got the Nine of Cups in reverse. So I feel like we're trying not to rush our happiness here. I feel like you're really trying to enjoy this thing. You know, we're not trying to force this. You know, I'm with that. You know, I do feel like this is something that, wait, how did I pull this up? Yeah. But I do feel like that this is something, that we're really trying to appreciate this thing, because there's a lot that I feel like this relationship has to offer. So, yeah, I'll leave that there. I do feel like that's what's going on there. Now let's get to your sixth card here, because you know, with any good relationship, you're going to run into some obstacles along the way. So let's see what are some potential obstacles here. So higher self, what are some obstacles that Aries might face in this relationship at this time? Let's see what's going on. You know what? To Aries, you know, before we move on to that, I want to say with this energy too, that, and I only bring this up just because Aries is known as the initiator. You know, you're the starting of the zodiac. It's about the generalization is that you like to, you know, we're moving forward. We like to keep things moving, and you know, don't like to let's go. So I will say with this energy, if you have been in this place of, you know, wanting to move things along, I say appreciate that. You know, that just kind of popped in my head. So I feel like, you know, pops in my head, it feels like it's worth mentioning. So I will say, you know, for either if this is new or if we've been in a thing for a while, enjoy this. Really enjoy this, because I'm enjoying the journey so far. So yeah, don't and I can't tell you what to do, Aries, but I feel like if this is something that let this thing just kind of let this thing just grow, because it's there's something very nice happening here. But okay, let's move on to, okay, that out the way. Let's move on to some obstacles here. So higher self, what are some obstacles that Aries might face in this relationship? What are some hurdles that could potentially come up here? Because it happens, Aries. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. You got the Strength card in reverse here. So I feel like this is, and this is sort of what I was talking about with, as far as like, you know, maybe rushing things. Because I feel like maybe with this, depending on this energy that this person is embodying, you know, maybe they may be the type that's not, that maybe wants to kind of take things slow, you know, that wants to kind of build this stuff up. And if we feel like we're not keeping up at the pace, you know, that could possibly wane down on our confidence. Or it could also be on the flip side, you know, if you're trying to move this thing along and this person is going by, you know, slower than you would like, Aries, maybe you're feeling like, oh, does this person actually care about me? You know, they're not wanting to move forward as fast. You know, what is that? You know, so I feel like the best way to avoid especially things of like this confidence and whatnot, is just simply just kind of just opening it up, establishing a safe space here, and just being able to discuss this stuff. Just like, hey, and this is just an example. It's like, hey, I thought that, or how it's perceiving to me, how slow you're going is that you're not interested. And then, it's like, oh, well, that's not even what I'm trying to do. You see what happens here? It opens up that dialogue. But let's get a little bit more on that. Higher self, can we clarify the strength card, please? Because that's intuitively what I'm getting, that maybe it would have to do something with like the pace. That's kind of bringing up this confidence here. But higher self, can we clarify the strength card, please? What is it that, I just want to clarify this obstacle. Yeah, okay. You got the Nine of Wands upright. So I feel like this is about just being patient. I feel like, but for both sides, there's going to be a balance that needs to be had. I feel like you can meet each other halfway on this thing, and I feel like that's what the Nine of Wands is saying. About matching that pace, or finding the pace for you. We're not operating as two separate entities anymore. We're operating as a team here, and that's not to say you're losing your individuality in this thing. You're just learning your energies are commingling now. We're trying to make this as cohesive as possible here. So it's about, and that's going to be, it's going to be some trial and error stuff, and it's going to take a little bit work, but I feel like as long as both parties are open to it, and based off of this, I feel like it could definitely be something where this could be, yeah, there's going to be some benefits from this, but I do feel like it's going to be a timing, but that confidence will come back, because check out this chick. She is confident. She's got a plan here. She's been working on them, investing in this thing. So that's what I feel like. This is definitely something worth investing in. Let's get to your seventh card here, which is going to be the outcome. So higher self, what is going to be the outcome for this relationship? Based off how things are going, what's the outcome kind of looking like here? Where is it? What can Aries expect this thing to go at this time? Yeah? Okay. You got the Nine of Pentacles here in reverse. And I feel like with this popping up, I feel like this could possibly happen if we're not having that communication, because the Nine of Pentacles is a card of stability. It's a card of like wealth, card of like being kind of resourceful, and having all of our ducks in a row here. So I feel like it's going to ultimately come down to that. This could happen if we're not talking about it. If we're just like, if we're kind of in our heads with this thing, as far as like, let's say if you were in that spot of like, well, this person thinks, you think this person isn't moving fast enough. This person thinks you're moving too fast. That dissonance, I definitely can see how that could lead to can lead that to a reversal here. But let's clarify that real quick. Higher self, can we clarify the Nine of Pentacles, please? And thank you for this. This has been nice, higher self. But let's see. And thank you, Aries, for taking me along on this journey. This has been a treat. Okay. You got the Page of Cups in reverse, and that's exactly what I meant. I feel like it's about definitely keeping an open heart in this thing, really being receptive to each other's feelings, and I feel like that's what's going to flip all that up, and even with this Strength card here and this Magician, I feel like this will fix a lot of, it'll flip a lot of this stuff on its head here, because I feel like this is something that really just a good old-fashioned discussion could fix, if we run into this problem. So just keep that in mind, Aries. Let's go into your eighth card here, which is going to be how this, now that we've gone through some things, we got a little experience under our belt, how would this relationship ultimately affect you? So, higher self, how is this relationship ultimately affecting Aries? Where is this, how have these experiences got Aries kind of feeling in this? Yes, I'm all with it. Queen of Cups all day, baby. And the Queen of Cups, she's the type, she is at home in her emotions here, because she takes all this stuff that she learns from the past, and that's how she navigates through the present here. So I do feel like that there's going to be a security that's coming in here. There's going to be an emotional security in this. Like, okay, we've gone through this journey together so far. This is someone who, like, they're living, the potential that you saw, It's being met, and now we can relax in this thing and really kind of allow ourselves to just like submerge ourselves in these feelings here, and really just kind of let that kind of wash over you. So that's beautiful, Aries. I'm with that 100%. Let's get to your last card here, which is going to be what you will learn. So higher self, what is it that what are some lessons that Aries is going to get from this situation here? Where is it that yeah, what will Aries learn from this from here? Yeah? Okay. I dig it. You got you got the High Priestess in reverse. And so I feel like the lesson is going to be from this thing is to learn to trust your gut in all of this, to really kind of, and to really tap into that. See how you feel with this thing, because there's a lot of feelings and stuff here. I feel like we're going through that. I really, hold on, let me switch back over, Aries. Yeah, I just feel like, honestly, in this thing, just kind of trust what you've been feeling right now. That when you felt that potential in them, when you know how you've been navigating so far, even how you've been adjusting your pace and whatnot. Trust that. You know, that's something that you follow your heart in this thing. You both are going to navigate this like bosses. Absolutely. I do feel like something very beautiful is coming from this. So I'm with that, Aries, 100%. Alrighty, that's all I got for you. I think I was like, do I have anything else? I was like, I just want to bask in that a little longer. But let's, if we haven't, let's do all the YouTube things. Share if you have some friends who you think would resonate with this energy. You know, spread the love. Let's help raise that vibration up some, Aries. Subscribe. You know, hit that bell button so I know that this is helping you out. I don't know if you follow people on Facebook. I think you both follow and friend. You know how to navigate Facebook. Facebook me. Do all the Facebook things. And last thing, check out my other channel, The Chariot and Friends, because you know, maybe you're dealing with oh, you know what? Let's see. If I had to pick a sign that you might be dealing with. Honestly, so I was going to say check out The Chariot and Friends, because that's a Cancer exclusive channel. It doesn't, if you have it like in your chart, or if you just want to figure out how Cancerians work, because that's going to be one of my options, especially with how Two of Cups came out the box here. Cancerian is probably the strongest energy that I'm getting. Between that, the Queen of Cups, the Moon, or the High Priestess. If I had to throw another one in there, maybe some Aquarius would probably be a close second. Possibly a Leo, possibly some Leo energy. And this is Sun, Moon, Rising, you know, probably in their chart, you know, wherever this placement's in their chart. But yeah, those are the strongest energies that I'm feeling with this. But yeah, let's go. Let me go ahead and get your surprise card and get you out there, Aries. Okay. You got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And so I feel like this is about just honestly just going out there and starting that new beginning. You know, if we haven't been feeling like it, because I can honestly, when I think about the dating game now and how things are, that would be overwhelming. I would just be like, you know what, it's chill. I'm gonna try the old-fashioned way. It might take me a minute. I might need to go through a tower moment before that happens. But I feel like if we've been kind of apprehensive about getting out there because we're not sure about meeting the one, or we haven't had the best kind of luck, especially with how these apps and things are, keep that faith, you know, that person is out there. Trust that intuition. You know, you may be doubting yourself right now. We might have hit some duds, but I feel like something very nice is getting ready to come into your world, Aries. So, you know, try to keep an open heart. You know, I dig that. But that's all I got for you. Stay safe out there. Keep raising that vibration, and I will catch you on the next one later.